so far on the show, may your bumbo one so Defense Minister, Dr. Edward Omanibo Ma Eboma near same. Oman Penny, you must say, I would two quino. Say, Tetise Quintibi, or Panahu, Hunasim, and yan. I will. Sir Diana, yes, you were a puano. Ya nchini every year see every year hwanen wa my penti I just hear the ma condemn and yes ade na pom den na be de ne papa and say me what to dwabra no one central for e bon komo na we eye adwumadie bia wa ye se bra no wo de be ye ensem wo be ka e de a kire Ghana fo a kire mu se de be ye akontabuo e be fra ban mu be ba Ghana fo ho aye fra no government accountability series no and wo de sansem nyina atu dwa na much say, Omampani Mushanya a year falcon 900 EX aircraft no. Wamutono 2010. I think Pinoni Edunimo na ebesine. Sawusha bosome beye menimu ho nie noa no sawusha niema hu do bebre e wo mu ananka wose etimi hwe ne etimi siesie no yantimi ansiesie no ama afede ya agebo Defense Minister Dr. Boama echese esese so hwese de niema ekro e wo mu no a se apese siesie wiemu hyan na ebeche sanse usha ayi say no a ese ne wewie no a very extensive brofo a ode man no na say ye be ansa ne yetimi asiesie na brofo ase o mampani wie mu hyan wo yare the jet is sick na ehia se yetimi sa ne yade yenkotie ni nsem ne mbimra na de aka yemfanto aso
give the fullest details of what the state of the aircraft is. It is sad to note that for some time now, whenever the aircraft goes for either maintenance, repair, or overhaul, the date that is scheduled to return to Ghana keeps extending. It's extended for 2 months before, for 2.5 months before. And in this case, as we speak, the aircraft is still not in. We've been given a date, but I don't want to put that date out because I've been given too many dates. Air Force. You've given me too many dates, which did not materialize. So I don't want to put the date out. But we are hoping that this date that has been given, we will see the Falcon here in Ghana. However, it doesn't take away the fact that the presidential jet is sick. You heard the various multiple corrosion that I listed. I don't want to repeat it. The truth is that it is heavily corroded, and this is not the Air Force itself saying it. These are third independent parties putting out this when it was sent away.
And somebody to Johnny we yet no and what they are to Jabby Manchester. Sawosha, a nipa do no and as I say one more enya equa euremo no timia no aqua juma our bambo numa who do a wagane mona was a secrano 2021 moon quano a nipa 2,872 and what me qualify as a yen recruit to my for mojumum ya kase ya fei and ya do on befanti him na womatimi afamu ye na de pass no what me anya juma my bambo ejumemo was saying the woman gusu and chebia wombewie.
It is important to report at this stage that the last recruitment exercise for soldiers, non-officers, so the soldiers go to the army recruit training schools and the various training schools, the officers will go to the Ghana Military Academy. So I'm done with the officer career. I'm now moving to the soldiers. It is important to report, let me repeat, at this stage, that the last recruitment exercise for soldiers, non-officers, was conducted in October 2021. However, the audit has revealed that 2,872 Army potential recruits who successfully completed all required processes, including documentation, medical examinations, and vetting are yet to undergo training. Meanwhile, my visit to the Army Recruits Training School just last week disclosed the fact that the Army Recruit Training School has not been training recruits over the past 17 months.
Wow. For the past 17 months. I say, I feel any abosumi num.
Soja for sukuna tete soja for no entity
obia. 2021 tona. Yawie processes ni nyina wie processes ni nyina no kra no. Wo ma qualify se recruit wo mo besi ne. Process ni nyina yawie o. Enso ye mfa wo mo wadwuma mu. Ni nyina ho ama ne bo na defense minister e de aboye so na se minti tiawa. Entantantam so yemko security analyst sa ye executive director African Center for Security and Counter Terrorism yera Emmanuel Kutengo na ye ne no mo asemi ho nkomo na ye nhwe. Menim so aba ho ma no so pani waba wada ayo yegusu a yepusi na homa no wofa ento mu nti kwai ento mu ana ye
tomu ye de no ebeba enhwemu ya auditor general eye kwanya Ghana aban sika o manu sika womo a womo hwe so womo dandan sika no waba ho ene fa no kwansan
ene yankwa yera Emmanuel Kutin Angel Kasiasu ni wa Angel TV Angel FM ma hey
Mejo so meche etiefo nyina yue.
Da sepa no bre. We dia mamin fa we ni kan dia wo fa kan wa o. Yi se uti asema defense minister dia to dwa yi a since 2021 ye fa enipa ye recruit omo ama womo ebe ko training ya ye processes nyina awie ya nso ye ntimi mfa womo recruit womo finally say womo kan ho ya chese wo hwe amane no kra defense minister ebo na be ye afe ene bosumi num 17 months ni ye mfa wo bia ewo security adwumam menim sade we betimi ha ye bambo so man
Yo, manasi. Oh, era Wasampa because we share the defense minister you know. May of course this to confirm say they are no canon. Said they are no crabby woman and say and no training. And some of the military senior commanders I mean no omukayan. Omu confirm sampa sign pepe. But almost disabling and to advise on politics, political recruitment. Sometimes almost never the crisis, almost by year intake, almost never engineer, no modern crop for Yaba. So to the extent, say, this backlog of people presenting a lot of security risks to the country. Share the sub-region, especially Sahel. Me mighty the way to crowd. Ghana na sabi Yamia Dumye na Sunjika Krawaha. Uko other countries share your neighboring countries. Togo say share basa ewoho. You can say Togo is a democracy. Share Burkina Faso, Niger, those kind of things. But your borders we are so porous, and more often than not, this extremist groups. Ghana no omubejuju omo no maede omo plan no omuko and see what this kind of people now so much a lot of them backlogs here ha drink kaka ya mi kasa san uka Boko Haram
aye
because omo recruited from retired military or security personnel within the African sub-region and not abandoning utilize all. And two of these people in the system now a human new homo or more. And when them say this extremist group, so almost the power, almost data, study the data, so it becomes a poverty issue. So I say am I taking immediate steps to look at how best streamlining all of this.
Yara kuti we de kafra o sadia wo kire mu ne minnim saban nim pa ade na ba ma ban since 2021 ebesi sabrei ana yemfa no de yemfa ne 17 months no kra besi sabrei 1-2 sa na mo no emfa nkrofo adwumam ade na betimi ama sa decision no aban ebeteki ana ebesie.
The urban say, Omubeye recruitment no, the Omu qualifies Omubekono, no more for Munko, no more the Omu protocol list aba. And so Unim say, training so no, you require a certain number. And to be number chose a chair or time and drew a chair or time drew it. Now the backlog is increasing and increasing and increasing. Till number MPs, once and I say MPs to me mount stage, unlocking the chair say, this number of people are called soldier, police, nema. These things are not acceptable, and as of mine, we must all begin to talk against some of these things. Because at the end of the day, it is said now, we better try, and then if it falls on what? Everybody. So that's why it is a national security emergency, and we have to have a discussion about it, and government must look and have a holistic approach in tackling it. But I say, defense minister no abaso. Can you know? Child Nema will almost come back about it because of national security implication. But we share contemporary times. I was here. Security is about the need to know. And your democracy, democracy, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, and accountability is key. So they are accounting to the people seriously now. And yet the first time I see let's be honest, because government no time kujo upon Kumaye Minister of Information. No. They were bringing ministers to do this kind of briefing.
And no crown meets the press, Mekai, president, former president time. Meet the press near DNA.
Governance is a continuous process. So at the end, this is building on what was already happening. And
you. Abani ye jawa mwako kra. Yansha ye falcon yes say kurudi say minister say yare. Omampani ntimi mfa ntu kwan biem. Na mmom waka nso asiso se ewom so ntimi mfa ntu kwan de. But omampani on tu kwan se wo tu kwan luxury se shepe na na anu de ye betwa mu ye se mampani dada na mwie mu dware gu ye so ne ade che se on tu kwan shepe yansha ehon so no kakra no se ebetimi a mampani akwantuo afa bedru ba bi na ye ne ayete economy ne ne mampani na eye piniso
yo mbese Ghana for say eba ye president my for politics in Kenya. Because people respect you. Look at Ghana, the way we respect here internationally. The only flight that is flying our flag, that's our national pride. That's the presidential jet. It's grounded. And yet from the engineers, our Air Force in town, these are external sources citing how corroded, the past are. But I say for the purposes of your thief, almost on history. Once at some point time, we had the best presidential aircraft. That was the Fokker 28 Okaya. We used that presidential jet for 35 good years. Even Okaya, so one time, Rollins and to Malaysia, Omubano na nkede na some Sampa ato mine. Okay, so I can still the fact aircraft at the country be on the society. If you could buy any say no. Ghana deserves the presidential that defeats the status of the country. That time in politics. But the interesting time is that time, Kufu was hesitant. So it's just in the flight and Kufu Kotono, and can you know ever use you? The next president of the Bano, and Kobu never there, ever use you. It shows the clear and true intention of your papa, Kufu, expressing no dream or minor. Now, almost to about 2008, no, okay, your papa professor news na win here. Also, flight and Kakupo on top, then soon befitting the status of Ghana. Now, Wakoto for the falcon.
Now, yes, the Abbey Biano, as of mine, no, ye hear, sir, aircraft, no, yenim some come away, a chassis, I able bossocro. It's what way dear in Srokra, a brebia, ye hear will be a befro, nanch the mubia one, or dear my dasipa, Irokuti. Yo, Abania Nekasa ye, Ira Emmanuel Coting, or no, Executive Director, Emma African Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism, or no, what Bay or Bambo, a security analyst, and artist, what church and Simu at the Achayan.